Our love for Bulgaria began years ago when we came on a short-term missions trip. We fell in love with a people known mostly in the world as Gypsies, but prefer to be called the Roma, a people who have a long history of being persecuted, being treated as outcasts, and for the most part hidden from regular society. Their history, culture, and language is still a bit of a mystery. Most Roma live in districts outside of towns in very poor conditions. Being able to stay with and get to know them showed us in reality how loving, giving, and kind they truly are. We came to Bulgaria to follow God's call to give training and discipleship, but most importantly, to proclaim God's love and His hope for them. We landed not knowing where we would live in a land with a culture and language much different from our own. Before we knew it, we had a house and a new town to call home. God connected us with a Bulgarian family that had already been ministering in a local Roma church, and the wife, Borislava, was already an English teacher. How amazing it is that God plans things better than we could even imagine.
One thing that came from the heart of God for Bulgaria was unity. Nationally, we saw the Order of St. Leonard, an organization formed to build unity with all denominations, led by Bishop David Carr from the UK and Al Mellinger here in Bulgaria. Also, nationally, we work with Al and Diane Mellinger in facilitating pastor trainings in Samakov, Pazarchik, and Kustendil. Since we have teenagers, and Al and Diane have such a heart for teens, we're excited to participate in their Catch Fire events around Bulgaria. Samakov, Gutsadeltsev, Ruse, Star Zagora, Sofia, and Kustendil. All these Catch Fire events lead up to Love Bulgaria, a dynamic week-long conference that brings teens from around the world together to learn and to share their faith in practical and exciting new ways like drama, sports, dance, and children's outreach.
Regionally, we led a series of women's conferences with speakers from the U.S. in the towns of Dubnica, Samakov, and Kustendil. These were powerful and life-changing for so many Roma women that needed to experience God's touch. An exciting part of ministry for us is when groups come in to help build relationships, encourage, and love on the people of Bulgaria. All are blessed by the love shared and friendships made, each using their gifts through VBS children's events, community outreach to orphanages and elderly homes, teen and street evangelism using music and drama. This brought us all together in the oneness of Christ's unconditional love for each of us. We are each so special and beloved in His eyes.
Our heart in ministry has always been to teach, train, and disciple others in living a life trusting in God and His Word. We worked this past year with a group of people, young and old, teaching biblical truths. They were so excited to receive their certificates after completing Level 1. God has been working locally and breaking down denominational walls. Please continue to help us pray as God's work continues in this area in the coming year. We want to thank our financial and prayer partners who have been so supportive and made sacrifices for God's call in our lives and the people here in Bulgaria. As we look to the future and what the next year holds, we look forward to continuing discipleship training. We will begin an English class for Bulgarians and Roma groups. We will continue canteen conferences and already have 2 groups planned for the new year. The ministry is expanding and God is enlarging our vision. As we continue to build relationships and unity, we need your help through financial gifts. We are increasing our budget for translation of materials and translators. Prayerfully consider giving to what God is already doing in Bulgaria. God bless you and thank you so much.